All right, we've got a call from Melissa in Ontario. Hey, Melissa, how's it going?
Good, thanks. You?
Great. How can I help?
Well, I currently have 2 young boys, and I'm working a part-time job. It's a good job. It's convenient. I work with wonderful people, but I don't feel like I'm super passionate about what I'm doing. And both of my parents were self-employed. I love the idea of having my own baby and working at something that I'm passionate about, but I don't have any great ideas. And so I'm just wondering if you have any recommendations for resources as to where to start to help me figure out my strengths and my gifts and just give me some direction as to where to go next to find something that I can enjoy doing every day.
Sure, absolutely. Okay, so I will tell you in my book, Business Boutique, when I'm talking about strengths, because I think it's really important to stay in your strengths, and research shows this again and again and again, you will be the most successful when you stay in your strengths. So even in business, even if you find a great business idea, there's always going to be this long list of things that you don't want to do or you're not good at or whatever. So I encourage you, even once you pick your business idea, to find a way to spend the majority of your time in your strengths. And then for all the things that you still have to do that are your weakness, you're going to find solutions for. So you're going to automate or outsource or delegate or, hire, whatever you need to do. So we're going to find ways for you to stay in your strengths. But to your point, you need to know what those are. So in my book, Business Boutique, I created 5 E-questions. So I'm going to give these to you now, Melissa. These are my 5 E-questions. Even if you've never taken a personality assessment like Myers-Briggs or StrengthsFinders or DISC or Enneagram, whatever, even if you've never done that, if you answer these 5 questions, it will give you some great insight into the direction of your strengths, and then you can start to cultivate business ideas from that. So here we go. The first one, what do you enjoy? Now, I don't know about you, Melissa, but typically the things I enjoy are also my strengths. I don't like doing stuff I'm not good at. I'm not good at softball. I don't like to play. I don't have good hand-eye coordination. But things I am good at, I enjoy, and those are my strengths. So what do you enjoy? And if you're making a list, like when you're actually working through this, Melissa, write out those things. What are the things you enjoy? The second one, what comes effortless to you? What's just easy? I will tell you really quickly, this is the area that is the easiest to undervalue because you immediately assume, well, that's easy for me. It's easy for everyone. Well, that's obvious to me. That's obvious to everyone. I have this fear and thought every time before I sit down to write an article or a stage talk. Like everyone knows this, but you have to realize what's easy for you is difficult for someone else. What's obvious to you is amazing to someone else. Maybe God made it easy for you because you're going to help someone else with that thing. So what is easy for you? That's your second E question. What's effortless for you? That's your second E question. The third, what gives you energy? When you're in your strengths, it actually fills you up of energy. Now, it doesn't mean that you don't get tired, but it's that good kind of tired where you can't wait to wake up and do the whole thing again. So I'll give you an example, Melissa. I can speak on stage for 3 days straight, and at the end of the 3rd day, I can't wait to go to dinner with my husband and tell him all about it. Like I'm wired. I'm so excited because speaking gives me energy. Now, if you ask me to fill out an Excel spreadsheet with data and details, I got about 5 minutes, Melissa, and then I need a nap. Like the things that are not your strengths drain you very, very quickly. So what are the things that give you energy? That's a good insight into your strengths. The fourth one is, what do others encourage in you? What do others encourage in you? Sometimes identifying our strengths comes through the gift of other people's compliments. So what are people always saying about you? Oh my gosh, you're so good at that. You're a natural. Wow. You should start a business doing that. Make a list of those things. What do people say? What are the themes? And then fifth and lastly, where do you excel? Where do you excel in relation to other people? And I will tell you, Melissa, people say this to me all the time. They say, oh, excel. Oh, me, nothing. I'm not good at anything. No, humility. I just excel in humility. No, listen, if God made you good at something, own it. And this is for all of you listening right now. If God made you good at something, own it. You are not doing anyone any favors by dismissing or downplaying your strengths. We need what you have to offer. So where do you excel? Where do you perform above average in relation to other people? Write those things down. And Melissa, when you write down your answers to those 5 questions, it will give you incredible insight into what your strengths are. And then here's what I want you to do. I want you to stay on the phone because I'm going to have Kelly give you my business idea bootcamp. This is the 4-step course that you need to figure out your best business idea. And you go through this course, You take your strengths that we've just talked about, you go through the curriculum that I'm going to teach you in Business Idea Bootcamp, and you will walk away with your best business idea and knowing how to stay in your strengths and how to leverage that. And that should be what you need to get you off on the right path. I love that call, Melissa. Thanks so much. And I wish you all the best on your journey on figuring out what you love to do and, of course, making money doing it.